Okay, so I'm gonna do a little makeup tutorial for like comp makeup. So, okay. So first I'm going to start with Carmex because my lips need to be hydrated and it will help make sure that everything is closed in and you have a nice seal for your lipstick in the end. It smells really good. Next, I do my eyebrows. My brush, the comb side, and I brush my wrong side. And I brush my eyebrows to make them look more defined. I use a flat brush, flat square brush like this one. This one's, I don't even know where this is from. It's so old. So next, I use this Crew pomade to set my brows to make sure that they are in place. They're not going to move around. I like to make sure that my eyebrows look good every day. That's just the thing that I like to make sure. And make sure it looks as fresh as possible. We are going to do our shadow. And to do our shadow, first I start with an eye primer. I use the Lorac Behind the Scenes. Put it all over the area you are working with, which for us is our whole eyelid. Okay, so today for my shadows, I will be using two palettes. I will be using the Burgundy x9 palette from MAC and the Naked 3 by Urban Decay. See that? Ooh, that's bright, but yes. So I'm going to start with the Naked 3 palette. And it comes with a brush, and I use this side of the brush to with the color Strange, which is the lightest color in the palette. You're going to want to start with a very light color, the lightest you can find in your brown palette for the base of your eye, and you're just gonna pat it on all over the surface of your eyelid to make sure that it is coated. A fluffy blending brush. This one's by Morphe. And I'm going to go in with my darkest color. For my crease, I will be using Dark Side from the Naked palette. I'm just going to get some on my brush. And then we're going to start out in the outer corner and just dot it. And then we're going to work it in there. So this wouldn't be a look that you would do for every day. You have to make sure that this is your stage look. You're packing a lot on. If you packed this much on every day, it would be a little scary to see you on the side of the street. So now you're gonna use a flat brush with your medium brown color. I will be using Factory, and I just put it right in here at the lower part of your lid. And we're going to do our light color. You already have the light color on under everywhere, so what you want to do is take a brow highlight. So for my brow highlight, I'm going to be using Burnout, and you're not going to take a lot, maybe 1-2 dabs, and just get right under that brow. Next, we are going to do the base of our face. I do my shadows first because if there's a lot of downfall of excess makeup, I can clean it up with my foundations and such. We are going to do our foundation next. My foundation is the Match Master in the shade 8 by MAC. So I'm just gonna take it and go all over my face. So I have the blot powder pressed in the color Dark by MAC to highlight my face. That's what it looks like. Go down the center of my nose for my contour. You know, my highlight contour. And I don't do a lot, particularly because my face is two-toned, so the inside of my face is like lighter than the outside of my face, so I don't need to really highlight too much, but just enough for me. And this is all based on preference, honestly. I don't particularly want to look like a bright spot. I take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Go sit there and we're gonna bake. We're gonna bake. So you leave this on about 10 minutes. So I'm going to use the Smolder. It's a black eyeliner by MAC. And I'm going to do my under eye, my waterline. We're just gonna go for it today. We're gonna be all up in that baking section. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to take any black liner that you want, liquid liner. I'm a liquid liner person. I have a really steady hand when it comes to my liner, so that's why I can do liquid liner. If you don't have a steady hand, I would use like a eyeliner pen or pencil if necessary, but I think liquid gives it the sharpest look and it looks really good to me. I'll be using my Too Faced mascara. Normally for a competition I would use the waterproof version, but because I'm not going out to sweat right now, I'm just going to use the regular version. Shout out to Zaria for getting me this for Christmas, you know. Okay, so now we're going to contour my nose with this cute little contour brush. And it's just gonna, this is another MAC. It's called Blunt Matte. It's a matte powder in the shade Blunt. It's a powder blush. Blush. Cute. I'm just going to do the outside of my nose. You don't want to go too far in because then it's going to make your nose look really skinny. And it's like, why is your nose so skinny? I don't understand. That's not natural. We're going to take this brush. It's kind of fat. I like it. It's a fat, fluffy brush. We're going to take that. We're just going to go down our cheek and we're going to blend it to give us that sharper look. I tend to have high cheekbones, but you know, my cheeks are getting a little chunky there. So, you know, we like to contour them to give them a sharper look. Now, again, I don't need to contour that much because my face is two-toned. So you do this to your personal preference. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back with that same brush that I used to contour my nose. And do my forehead because why not? Now we've done that, we're going to take our big fluffy powder brush, and I use Dark in the Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. All of my powders are MAC, but that's because I have really sensitive skin. Use what works for you. We're gonna get all of this excess off. Ooh, Yes. And we're gonna take the MAC color, mascara, and do our under eyelids, our bottom lashes. Gonna use this little baby brush. Whatever. It's like a tapered brush. It goes tapered in. I'm gonna use it for my inner eye. And I'm gonna use this color right here. It's like pretty shiny. Just take a little bit and go in the corner of your eye just to give you that extra oomph. What I'm not gonna do today though are my eye jewels, because you know we're not on stage today. Not today. We'll go there, but not today. And so I use the Ardell brush on lash adhesive. It's a clear lash adhesive. Ardell, as in Ardell. And yeah, it's great for putting on lashes, of course, as well as for our eye jewels. You know, the 3, 2, 2, 2. And before I do my blush and cheeks, I use the MAC Prep and Prime. It's a lip primer, and I just put that on there because you know my Carmex is all soaked in and everything now, right? You don't want to put on if you're gonna use a matte lip, do not put on chapstick under it. It's just not gonna work out for you. But if you do, let it soak in first. That's the most beneficial thing for you. So what I do, this is Fashion Fair. It's a bronzer because you know blush isn't really for my complexion, so I use a bronzer, but this would be in place for those who use blush. So it's in the color Golden Sunset, and I'm just gonna take it on my fluffy cheek brush, and we're gonna smile and get all up. I like to glow on stage, so I'm just gonna take that on the other side of the brush and put it right on top, and it's like bam, I'm shining. There are so many different highlighters out there. You do not need to get this one if that is not your preference. You do not need a highlighter for the stage. Again, this is just how I like to do it. And so yeah, finish off with our lips. So I take, this is Night Moth by MAC. It's a lip liner. I make sure that I line my lips to get a more defined look because I don't want my lips to just blend in with my face. They're a focal point, and eyelips are a little big, so you know. Ooh, lined. Just to let y'all FYI, I haven't been looking at the camera. I've been looking into a mirror because, you know, that's how you do your makeup. You look into mirrors. This is just a red. Use your competition red. And now our face is done. We are popping. We are ready to perform. So my final step, because I need to make sure my makeup stays and I'm not running around all day retouching it up and everything. I don't, you know, that's extra work that I really don't feel like doing. I'm going to use the NYX matte finish spray. It is like $7-8 depending on where you go. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's one of the more inexpensive setting sprays, and I recommend it because it's really good. But there's so many different kinds you can use. Plus, this is in a small little to-go bottle, so it's just a perfect size for traveling. Just gonna spray our face. And now we're done! Thanks for watching.